Is Warrior the easiest class in World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore? Let's take a look at this discussion.
I really can't doubt him anymore because he's hit 60 on a Hardcore Warrior and he's still alive. The odds were not in his favor on a Warrior.
Warrior actually has the highest percentage chance to reach it if you look at the stats.
Really?
4% chance to reach level 60 on hardcore.
Yeah.
Says
I think
Deathlock.
that is deceptive though, because the sweatiest people need
Yeah,
warriors in the array. Yeah.
Self-select.
Sample bias?
I don't know, I believe in stats.
Amen,
I
brother.
do. I just think there's a
Oh,
what kind of bias do you call this? A selection bias?
Sample bias, I think. Sample bias or testing bias, something like that.
I needed a quest on one of these.
And then they never talk about this again. Okay, so Warrior has the highest chance of hitting level 60. What do you infer? That Warrior is easy? You believe in stats? How about this? Most swimmers are attacked by sharks in shallow water instead of the deep sea. Okay? Do you then say, ooh, deep water is safer from sharks than shallow water? Huh?
This guy tried to get me to go scuba diving. I go, I'm not going. I don't want to get eaten by a shark. He's like, well, actually, 90% of shark attacks actually happen in shallow water. It's like, no shit. That's where the people are. Now, it's called the beach. 90% of people are frolicking along the coastline.
How about this? People are more likely to die at a hospital than at home. Therefore, if you get sick, you shouldn't go to hospital. You should stay at home. Huh? All of the examples I mentioned above, including the Warrior in World of Warcraft, are examples of volunteer bias or self-selection bias. This is one of the reasons that polls for elections are often not accurate predictions. Because what kind of people are more likely to volunteer themselves to answer the question, who do you vote for president? Proud and outspoken Democrats. And in the case of World of Warcraft Warriors, people who volunteer to play Warrior on hardcore are not regular WoW players. They are the sweatiest, the most try-hard Andes you can find in the game. Grubby, remember how Soda talked you out of playing Shaman?
What class do you want to play?
Orc Shaman?
So you want to play a Shaman.
I was thinking Shaman would be nice because I don't want to die.
Shaman's is probably the second hardest class to level. I would say Warrior and Shaman are in the bottom tier together.
Oh shit.
Most people are talked out of playing Warrior. Let me give you an example. Almost every Warrior that I met while questing has engineering as profession. Why? Is it because engineering makes us money? No, it's because we don't have Ice Block, we don't have Feign Death, we don't have Vanish. So we manually create our own Ice Block, a shittier one. Like if you have 2 warriors in your group, you don't even need to ask. You got dummy, right? 2 warriors means 2 dummies. You know why? Because we don't want to die. We're playing on our tippy toes. You know what else is? The target dummy is against everything a warrior stands for. Don't hit me, don't hit me, hit him, hit that guy. We'd rather be a little so we can have a slightly higher survival rate on hardcore. So I would say above level 45. Almost every warrior is like a scared cat. We are very mindful about what zone we go questing in. What dungeons do we go to? Do I want to trust that healer? Are the DPS good? They pump comparing to a mage who most likely AoE themselves to death.
¡Ay, Dios mío! ¡Estoy vivo! ¡Estoy vivo!
Or a hunter who always believed that Feign Death is gonna work until it resists. That one time, Mr. Grubby, I have nothing against you. Since when I was a kid in middle school in China, I've known your name as the world's best Orc Warcraft 3 player. I love your content. I love seeing the World of Warcraft through your fresh perspective, and it's given me a chance to come back and play as a warrior myself. However, I do feel like your team members did not do a good job at explaining to you why warrior is not the easiest class on hardcore. So hopefully my short video did its job. Thank you for watching and congratulations on hitting level 60. Oh, by the way, Mr. Grubby, I know you enjoy reading and learning, and if you want to learn more about statistics, here's a book my college statistics professor recommended us. It teaches us how we can be lied to by people manipulating the seemingly objective statistics.